Mama,
we need to come back on this farm before the rain becomes stronger. And we need to finish planting all the beans next week.
But Mama, I was thinking we were going to go to the other farm near the river to finish planting the cocoyams we started.
No, let us concentrate on this farm first. You know the planting season will soon be over. Yes.
Colonialism. Can somebody tell me one of those countries that were not colonized? Those African countries that were not colonized. Yes?
Liberia.
Any other answer? Yes?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. Ethiopia. Come back here! Are you in this class? Yes, sir. And you are coming now, dressed like this, like a midnight devil. Look at your lips. Move out of my class. I said get out of my class before I change my mind. Move. The devil is a liar. You, out. Out of my class. What kind of a village school is this? Rubbish. You, laughing, out. Out of my class. Nonsense. Look at her hair. Yes, as I was saying, stop noise. Don't be distracted.
Mary, why do you have to make my daughter-in-law carry such heavy load? What is wrong?
Let her carry. Huh? The food she's eating in this house, is it compared to this firewood that she has carried?
She's eating the share of an element that you carry that kind
Mama,
of
don't kill me, I beg. Papa, this is no load. I used to carry 4 times this when I was in my parents' house.
Mary, be careful, oh, because the husband just telephoned that he will be coming home to marry the wife in a few days ahead. So I don't want her to carry load. I want to injure her and make the husband's annoyance fall on us. Don't say I did not tell you.
What did I hear you say? Did you say someone is coming home?
Yes! He phoned this afternoon and told me that. In fact, I was so happy about the news that the zeal of working that took me to the farm suddenly disappeared.
Thank you, my Lord Jesus. Hallelujah. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. We praise your name. Amen. Hi! At last, I will see the face of my son again. My daughter, your husband is coming home. You have really persevered. You have persevered for 4 consecutive years. And here he comes.
Okay. Anyway, it's not time for celebration. We will discuss celebrate that later. Please, come inside. discuss over what Sam and I have been talking on the phone. Sam is coming home to get married to Lillian. After 4 years that Lillian had been with the family, she had proven to be a very good girl. And there is nobody inside this family or outside who will hold an opinion differently. She had not only been good to us in this house, but she had been good to the entire community. So Sam is coming home, so we must join collectively to assist him make this marriage become a great success. We know Sam is coming home with the necessary financial commitments. So all we have to do is to ensure that this marriage records a resounding success.
Yes, Daddy. Daddy, I don't know how soon Brother Sam will be coming for this marriage. Because if he comes when my students are already on holidays, that will be a little bit difficult because I will not have them participate in the preparatory part of the marriage. And I was thinking we should let our in-laws know how soon we are coming for the marriage so that we should not take them by surprise.
We discussed that also on phone, and he assured me that he will handle it himself.
What about the items we will have to take to our in-laws?
Yes, that is the reason why I'm holding this meeting. Some of those items we need to buy from the market. Then, concerning the goods and the pig, we need to start scouting where to get them. Sam assured me that he will be coming anytime from today. It may be today, it may be tomorrow, it may be later. If he has to come today, the marriage will not take place tomorrow. At least we'll have a week to make all the necessary preparations. Yes. My daughter.
Papa.
You know, when a woman is getting married, it is considered the most important part of her life. So you must assist us to make it beautiful.
I will, Papa. Thank you so much for the love and care that you have given me all these years. I promise to make a good wife to your son. And above all, a good daughter-in-law.
Oh, my God. You don't need to leave that.
Jackie, I got words that my husband is coming to finalize my marriage plans.
Wow, that's great. I'm happy for you, my sister.
Thank you.
After 4 years in waiting,
You can just see.
rejecting all the young men in this village. Oh my God. At last, here he comes. So when is he coming?
He didn't actually say. But I just guess he wants to take everybody by surprise.
Brother Sammy, he will never change.
He'll never really change. Anyway, Jackie, I came so you can accompany me to the market to choose the loincloth for the bridal train for the traditional wedding.
It's okay. It's good we start early preparations so we won't be caught off guard when he comes.
That's true, my friend. That's true. So, when do we go to the market?
It all depends on you. Who are those to be your bridesmaids?
Jackie, please, I beg, you just have to help me with that. You know, every girl in this village is my friend. So I don't really know who to put out or who to... So please, I'll have to trust you with that.
You too, sir. Oh, by the way, we'll sort that out.
Thank you. Thank you. Masa, it's getting cold and I guess I will just have to go home. You know, I have to go and prepare food for my in-laws.
Okay, we'll
All right.
Bye-bye, yo.
Okay,
Thank
I'll
God,
trust you myself.
I'm happy for you.
back.
Yes.
I'm back.
My son is. Thank you, welcome.
Oh, Lillian.
Great.
You've grown so big, baby.
Oh, thank God.
Come on.
My son.
Mama,
Thank
what
you.
have you doing to this girl?
Wow.
Lillian, you've grown so big now. Oh, man. I'm so glad to be home.
Yes. Hope is good.
I'm so glad, Papa, to see you.
Yes.
You are getting younger and younger every day, Papa.
Come on.
Hey, very soon I'll be a big brother.
Your father is here. We are all waiting for you.
Wow.
Yes.
Elvis. Come on. Wow. This chop man, you've grown so big, bro. Come on, man. This is home. Africa, welcome. Africa, welcome. Come on, man, Papa. I'm around, man.
Yes.
I'm going to spoil this village. Mama, I have something for you guys in the book.
Oh my son, yes. So you think of us?
Bring it out. How you doing?
You're welcome.
I'm so glad to be home.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad to be home.
But son,
Yes, sir.
why didn't you tell us that you'll be coming home today? So that your mother would have prepared for you a very delicious African meal.
Papa, you need not to worry. I didn't want to bother anybody, Papa. You know I'm here for my marriage. I will eat all the African dishes before I go back. Don't worry.
Oh, that would be good.
Yes, Papa, don't worry. Oh, come on.
You came home with a friend. Won't you introduce her?
Oh, yes. Hey, Papa. Don't worry, Papa, don't worry. You get to know her better tomorrow. Don't worry. Don't worry.
What do you mean? You mean you will not pass the night here?
Come on, this is your son. You have to be happy. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm coming back tomorrow, Papa.
Samuel,
Mama.
you mean you will not spend the night here with your wife?
No, Mama. Don't worry. I'm so tired right now. I'm so tired. Don't worry. I need to go and rest. You know, it has been a long day, a long flight. So I need to go and rest, Mama. Don't worry. Okay?
God.
Lillian, baby girl, don't worry, okay? I will come back tomorrow. It's already then that we have enough time to straighten up things, okay? Come on. You're good. We'll see tomorrow, okay? Mama. Oh, Elvis. Bro, I will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Papa.
No, you're welcome.
Papa, don't worry.
You're welcome, son.
Papa, don't worry.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Papa.
Your health is also good.
Thank you, Papa. One love. Oh, Mama, don't worry. I'm coming back tomorrow, Papa. Don't worry.
This son, this my boy, he has not changed. He has not changed. I don't think you know what you are doing. I want to behave as if I had nothing.
Papa, you need to understand my feelings.
What feelings are you talking about? Do you know the implications of what you are telling me? How do you intend to compensate Lillian for all her years of waiting? I will not accept this. Whoever has bewitched you has made a big mistake.
But no one has bewitched me. Okay? I want to follow my heart desire, which I think is best for me.
I'm sorry. You will not drag me into this mess. You have to marry Lillian. It is Lillian that I know. You literally dragged us into a house for introductions. Now you are coming to tell us a different story. What has come over you?
What are you people talking about? I can't understand anything.
Ask your son. I am sure he drank some palm wine this morning before coming here.
Samuel, what is the matter?
Mama, I'm telling Dad I'm not going to marry Lillian
anymore. It's like a Cameroonian. I'm a blah 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 blah. What is the matter, Samuel?
Mama, I'm telling Papa I'm not going to marry Lillian anymore.
Why?
Mama, I found true love. My heart desire. The woman I brought home yesterday, that's the girl I want to marry.
Hey!
That's the girl who has stolen my heart.
Thank God he said she has stolen your heart. Your father here and I will go and take that heart back from her.
Mama, you can't understand.
Understand what?
I don't love Lillian anymore.
Hey!
I can't marry her. One of the reasons I came home is to marry Dora.
Look, son, let me tell you. Get that into your head. You will marry no other girl except Lillian. Period.
Samuel, come back here. Come and sit here.
Let him go. It can never happen. Not when I'm still alive. What does Sammy think that he's doing? He betrayed the girl. For 4 years, he goes to Europe and comes back to disappoint her just like that. It will not work. What will her parents say? How will she feel? How will she become in this village? I will not let it happen to her. I will not. Samuel is going to marry her. Samuel cannot put shame on my head when I'm still his father. He is the product of my groans. Whoever bewitched him will not succeed.
What if he comes home tomorrow and say he's joking?
What if he's not joking? My dear, I am afraid something bigger than an elephant is trying to enter my house.
I will talk to him when he comes home tomorrow. Let's go inside. You need rest.
Good morning, Dad.
Good morning, my son. So you're already going to school?
Yes, Dad.
So when are you closing for your summer holidays?
Next Monday, the students will start writing their exams, and it's going to take like 5 days.
So you mean you still have about 1 or 2 weeks to go?
Probably.
Okay, that's all I wanted to do. Have a nice day, son.
Same with you, Dad.
Oh, my daughter. Good morning. So how did you sleep?
Everything is good, Papa. I'm just about finishing your breakfast.
That's very smart of you. Oh, how I wish this treatment lasts forever.
Papa, don't worry. Even if I go with my husband, I'll always make sure you're happy. Everything I am today is thanks to you. You've been my father, my counselor, above all, my inspirator.
Well, that reminds me. When are you expecting your annual examination results?
That should be next week. I'm sure they've already finished with the marking.
Well, my daughter, no matter what happens, I will always remain by you.
Thank you, Papa.
Have you heard anything concerning our daughter, Lillian?
No, is anything the matter?
Not actually. Someone told me that the husband, Sam, is back. But I didn't believe. I know Sam. This house would have been the first house we would have visited.
You say Sam is back?
Someone told me.
Oh! How I wish it's true. My daughter has suffered with all insults. And finally, the husband is back. Thank God.
Oh, Bridget, bring me some drinking water first.
Okay.
I have talked to him, but he will not listen. I have even told him of the disgrace his reactions will bring to the name of this family. But that does not still sound in his head.
That is it. That is always the case. Dragging the family name into mud. What will people say about the family? But there's one important issue you guys are living out here. My happiness. Nobody even bothered to find out if I'll be happy having Lillian as a wife.
Sam, shut up! Shut up, Sam! What happiness are you talking about? Who says you'll not be happy with Lillian? You say people don't think about the happiness. Do you care about the happiness of other people? Are you thinking of Lillian? Are you thinking of what she has been passing through all these years? Hey, Sam. You left her here and you asked her to stay. She stayed. What does she get in return? Look, son, I am your father. These are my last words. I will not allow you get married to any other woman. Except that will be not while I'm still alive.
Sam, add my voice to that of your father's. I am in total support of all what your father has just said here. It is said that what an elder sees while sitting, a young man cannot see while standing. Your decision to get married to Dora and not Lillian is very unwelcoming. And I will not be a party to it.
Uncle, Papa, I've never slept with Lillian. Yes, I made my intention known to her. But I've realized I don't love her anymore. I can't marry her. But how can you force your own son to get into a relationship he doesn't want? Oh, come on, Papa. Is that the kind of advice your father will give to a son? I'm very disappointed, Papa. I will not marry Lillian. Even if everybody says so, I better stay unmarried, Papa.
You are joking.
Papa, I'm not joking.
I say you are joking. That will only happen over my dead body.
No! No! This is my life we're talking about here. And I think I should say something. Sam, you brought me to this house. I was very young and tender. I've been in your father's care for the past 4 years. I thank God for everything. And I'll forever be grateful to Papa and Mama for their exceptional love and care. I have stayed here with the false illusion that my husband will one day come for me. And here you are, telling me to my face that my waiting was stupid. I've been waiting like a dog chained and kept in a box. At least you should have called them and asked them to release me. Sam, what do you want me to do now?
Look, Lillian. I don't love you anymore. I don't find you attractive enough to be my wife. Is that so hard for you to understand, Lillian?
No, Sam. It's not hard.
I have told you, Sam, that I won't accept any rubbish in the name of marriage. And I mean it.
Papa, you can't call my marriage to Dora rubbish. She's the one I love and nothing will change that.
I've been following the discussion quietly all this while. And I begin to think that not all head or white hair is as a result of age or wisdom. It is true, they say. A mature man is not the person who has spent many years on earth, but it is he who has wisdom in the head. It is absurd to force a young man to go against his will in matters like this. Sammy says he does not want to marry Lillian. What are we judging? He has made his choice. And all we have to do now is to help him achieve his heart desire.
Epie, I am sure you have been drinking. So, you came here to put that your mouth in things that you are not versed with. Oh, what do you know about love or marriage life? Have you ever been married before?
Uncle Epie, actually, the worst words that have been spoken here have actually come out from your mouth. Uncle, how can they be trying to fix a bad situation here and you are here pouring out words that only add salt to injury?
Okay, shut up, Elvis. What do you know about love or marriage? So you think I should just go ahead and marry a woman I don't love because I want to please Papa or the family? Better, my friend, zip your mouth.
Look, Sam, we are not debating on this issue. My decision is final. Either you get married to Lillian here or count me out of any other marriage arrangements that you are making. A fly that does not hit to advance will follow the corpse to the grave.
Papa, let me be that foolish fly that follows the corpse into the grave in this issue. What kind of a father are you? How can you force your own son into a relationship he doesn't want? Come on, Papa, I'm so disappointed in you. If you're the father, you're my father. You will never see me here again.
Yes, go. If that is why you came all the way from Europe to come and bring this kind of a matter, you better not come back here again. Foolish boy. Let him go. God, I don't know why you gave me this kind of a boy for a son. Why here? So you are supporting this? How on earth will you lead your own son astray?
It's not astray. There's nothing astray in this matter. I think it's you who is leading Sam to error. Okay. I do want to force him into a relationship he doesn't like. My brother, it is not fair. Oh. It is not fair.
You know what? Leave my house.
I will leave. Why do you bother? You will never see me here. You will never see me here again. But I promise you one thing. When that spell that had been placed on you by that Kokobiako will expire, you will look for me.
Leave my house. If there is any Kokobiako growing inside this house, it should be removed and it shall be removed. Go, foolish man. Can you come and... If I see you in this posture, I am already broken-hearted. And I just wish nothing now but death. I think I have lost a son. I believe someone is manipulating him. I must find out who that man is. Don't cry.
You've been so wonderful to me. You and Mama have been so wonderful. No matter how things turn out to be, I'll always remember you. But I will need to go back to my parents' house so as to mend the broken pieces.
No. You will not go back to your parents. You will stay here until we find someone else who will love, cherish, and marry you.
But Papa, how can I stay in this house while the man that I'm supposed to get married to get married to another lady while I'm still alive and in his father's house. No, Papa.
Don't worry. We will solve that problem when the time comes. Come, my daughter. Let us go home.
Janet, each time I think of Lillian and seeing all what she has been going through in this village, I feel so sorry for her. Hey.
Frankly speaking, Glory, it's a heartbreaking situation. How could Sam, after pretending he loves her so much, want to disgrace her like that?
I can understand Sam's parents are trying to salvage the situation. But Sam is still very stubborn, insisting he must marry his brother from Europe.
Now wow, I really feel sorry for Lillian. After waiting for him all this while. And moreover, she has been faithful to that Sombo called Samuel.
Can you imagine?
But come on, who does he even consider himself to be?
A bushfaller now.
So because he has gone to Europe, people will not eat and drink water again. Let him not worry. Let him gain all the insults he can now on Lillian. Lillian is a young girl and nobody knows what the future holds for her. God might be preparing someone better than that cow for her.
I'm telling you.
I knew there was something wrong. How can I be hearing from other people that my son-in-law is around? He didn't even have the courtesy to come and say hi to me. But I have only one message for him. I'm not tired of my daughter. She is still very young. Let him not think for a minute that he had frustrated her. My in-laws, I greet you too. As you can see, this is a situation that has covered my face with shame. I cannot move freely in this village without people pointing fingers at me. It is a situation that I seem to find myself in a dream, but I don't believe what is happening. That is why I'm begging you that Lillian should not leave the house, at least for now. She should stay with me because I took her from you, promising to educate her to any level of her choice. Besides, she has also sat the entrance to ENAM, and we are now waiting for her results, which will be out very soon. So even if she's going to come back to the house, that will be after the results, not now. Please, my in-laws.
Papa Martin, it is no exaggerating when I say you have done much for our daughter. And you are still doing it, even in this time of crisis. I am a woman. I think I know what this means. What my daughter is passing through at this moment is very traumatizing. She cannot stay there and watch the man of her dreams. The man she knows is her husband. The man she has spent several years waiting for, getting married to another woman. Just the reason being that the other woman is coming from Europe. So please permit us take her home.
Yes.
Moyo, you make me feel like crying. But if all of us start crying now, who will console Lillian? Samuel! Samuel! There is an African adage that says the best way to solve a problem is to face the problem. And I'm going to face it till the end. My in-laws, I will not advise here that you take Lillian home. Now, please, let her stay. My husband and I are going to handle this matter squarely. And I, Elizabeth, assure you this day that we are going to emerge from this happier than before.
Just give us some time. Just some little more time. I think we'll be able to handle this thing.
Eldis, I am very sure your elder brother brought so many nice things to you and your parents. I am jealous of you, my friend. How I wish I had a brother like Sam. I should have been very happy.
On the contrary, if I had a brother like Sam, I would have been the first person to disown him. I mean, what kind of a man is that? How could he discard a lady who has shown him so much loyalty? See, with much respect I have for brother Sam, I cannot lie to you. Frankly speaking, what he is doing is a total blow to our customs and traditional values.
Now, James, what do you want me to do? Come on, this is a guy who is coming from Europe, who has seen all the beauties in the world. How on earth will you imagine he comes home just to get married to a valueless girl?
Hey, please, I will not wish you refer to Lillian as a valueless girl. Let me advise you. Lillian is like pregnancy. Nobody knows whether it is twin, a boy or a girl. She is still very, very young for somebody to write her off, even if that person is my brother. There is something I think is wrong somewhere, which I think we shall surely find out.
Master, nothing is wrong with your brother. Who will go for a bicycle if he's offered a ride in the Mercedes car? Master, leave me that to him. So you think if I betroth a girl today and I see a better one later, will I not go for her? Who on earth brought this idea of betrothal? See, we Africans have made marriage very difficult and expensive that people easily find a way out. What is introduction? Why should it be different from traditional marriage?
Roland, let me ask you something. How does that affect Lillian? With what you're saying now, how does it affect her? And how is it connected to her situation?
Please, Roland and James, please, I would appreciate if we change this discussion. I don't like poking my nose into people's affairs. My brother might have his reasons for doing so, of course, which might not be pleasing to many.
Master, leave that thing. Your brother don't panjo, master.
Let's do part of it with things.
I don't know what to call you. But at least let me say whatever I have to say. Because I came to this house as your wife. And I have a right to know what is happening.
So you want to know what's happening, right? Okay, this is what is happening. I have changed my mind, okay? I don't want to get married to you anymore. Does that settle the matter?
When did you take that decision? And why was I not told before now?
Oh, come on, Lillian. I don't think you are in some kind of a law court, okay? Lillian, I don't want to marry you. That's my decision.
Sam, nobody is asking you to change your decision. For Christ's sake, I'm your wife.
Who said you're my wife? If it is for that nonsense I did in your house before I left for Europe that is making you think so, then you are mistaken. Come on, Lillian. Who paid the bad price? Where did you get a certificate that confirms you as my wife? Come on, come on. I'm not married to you, and as such, I owe you no legal obligation, please.
You're right, Sam. You're very correct. We have no marriage certificate, and so you owe me no legal obligation. But what about the years I've spent in your father's house? What about what people will say?
Lillian, look, let me tell you, you and I know very well that we have not slept here, okay? Why not accept one of those numerous proposals I hear have been coming your way? Stop destroying your life. And please, don't try to pin me down to one outdated African practice. I don't like that.
Nobody is pinning you down, Sam. You made your decision. And I'm glad you told me. I wish you good luck.
Hey, don't try to wish me good luck because I know it's not coming from a sincere heart, okay? Look, Lillian, tell Mama I came while they had gone to farm, okay? I might still come back. Alright? Take care.
I'm glad you have come. I've been wondering what has come over your father. How can he force you to get married to a girl you don't love? What forced him to get married to your mother? I want to advise you. Do what your heart tells you.
Uncle, that's exactly why I'm here. You know, as things stands now, my father will not give his blessing to my marriage to Dora. So I want you to act like my father.
What are you talking? Am I not your father? See, go after your heart desire. Pursue your happiness. Live your life the way it suits you. Life is short for you to be in prison in the name of marriage. Don't be forced to a marriage because your parents say so.
Uncle, don't worry. Nobody will influence my decision. Okay? I've chosen Dora and it's Dora that will marry.
I am stalking behind you. And you have my blessing and my support.
This girlfriend is a strong man.
Master, forget about him. But I hear he wants to go and marry traditionally. Is it true?
That is what I hear. I just hope that this time around he takes engagement seriously.
Will he legalize it at the council?
I'm not sure. Because from the invitation it is indicated traditional marriage.
I hope he will not abandon this one too under the pretext that there is no legal bargain to the union.
Why do you say so?
I fear the girlfriend. Then I say the girlfriend get a mission for correct some of our mistakes.
Master, leave that in. That girlfriend don't panjo. Forget about it.
How are you that? He don't panjo.
Anyway, I will talk about some crime there for that day. Go check it.
Down that side, listen to the next village. I'm go out. If you go out, I'm not.
You na high.
Forget, go your cry die.
If you like your cry die,
why I like cry die?
Wait me now, wait me.
Say now you be the one way I want to make my wife. Si je te dis que je t'aime dans l'eau, tous tes problèmes sont les miennes. Si le monde te rejette, deviens mon bébé, je te tiens. S'il y a la job pour un, il y a la job pour tous. Même si c'est un bout de pain, on partage entre nous. If you sabi say so for the pay, never Yahweh. If you carry belly, my sister, beg no show. I know say you know easy, mais on va gérer. Mon bébé no easy, mais on va gérer. Allez, maman, allez, on va gérer. Allez, maman, allez, maman, on va gérer. Attends-moi, Baby, no cry. Cause see the love we are getting for you, it no go die. Si je te dis que je te donne, tous tes problèmes sont les miennes. Si l'homme je deviens mon bébé, je te tiens. S'il y a la job pour un, il y a la job pour tous. Même si c'est un bout de pain, on partage entre nous. If you sabi say so for the pay, then for your way. If you carry belly, my sister, beg no throw it. I know say you know easy, mais on va gérer. Mon bébé, you know easy, mais on va gérer.
Bo, have you heard what happened yesterday during the marriage of Brother Sam? What happened? My sister. I wish you were there. It was wonderful. In fact, people ate until they were satisfied. Really? I danced until I never even felt like going back home.
So you mean Brother Sam went ahead to marry Auntie Dora despite all the noise?
Do you know his parents were not even there?
Eh? You mean his parents were not there?
How could they be there?
Brother Sam is terrible. So he represented his parents.
His uncle, oh. His uncle.
Rose, I beg ya.
Papa, please forgive me if I insist on making this request. You know I came to this house as your son's wife. And yesterday he got married. So Papa, is there any logic for me staying here? Yesterday, before the eyes of the world, I was discarded for another woman. Not because I'm not beautiful, but because I'm considered too uncivilized to be the wife of somebody that studied in Europe. Papa, the wound in my heart is so deep. So deep that I want to jump into the bush and not come back. Papa, please. Let me go to my parents.
You see, your father lacks the words to use in order to console you. I will answer your request. But I have one request to make. I will want you to exercise patience, because I want to make that request in the presence of every other member in the family. My son, Samuel, has given me a devastating slap on the face. And a son who does not respect his own biological father is not worthy enough to even answer his names. I'm ashamed of Samuel. My daughter, don't worry. Let us sit down in the evening and discuss this. So, where's your mother now?
I think she should be behind the house.
Well, tell her I would not like to eat anything today. If she will roast me another minute, I will be happy.
Alright, Papa. I will do it myself.
Oh, that will be cool.
I have actually taken her not only as my daughter-in-law, but as my own daughter. And I will not want to be separated from her.
So, what are you suggesting?
I was thinking we could convince Elvis to get married to Lillian.
Listen, what are you talking about?
You see, they are almost of the same age. And if they get married, they will make a good pair. They have stayed together and they have known each other very well.
I think that's a nice idea. But do you think these two can accept to marry?
Let us try. Though I know it might not be easy for them to accept our proposal.
Huh?
That's my boy. Man, you gotta be kidding me. Hey, don't worry. I'll be back soon. Okay.
Baby, I can't find the phone I bought from my mom when we are Charlotte Airport in Paris.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. My mom saw it and liked it, so I gave it to her.
Which mom are you talking about?
My mom, your mother-in-law.
See. I don't want to hear that. I bought that phone for my mom and it will go only to her. By the way, which mom-in-law are you talking about? A woman who doesn't want to see me? I beg you in the name of God, go get back my phone.
Please, honey. We'll get another phone for your mother when we get back.
What are you talking about? Do you know where I got the money I bought the phone?
I said we'll get another phone for your mother when we get back.
I'm not gonna waste my time here talking about this matter. Maybe I'm gonna go down to your village and get back my phone.
You can't do a thing like that, honey. Come on.
Oh my God. Just watch me. Maybe you don't know the level of madness that is in me. If you wanna avoid my trouble, just go get back my phone. Nonsense.
Mama, how could you imagine a thing like that? I came to this house to be the wife of Sam, not the wife of Elvis.
Don't look at it at that angle. After all, the only thing that could have been a taboo to my suggestion is if you had slept with Sam. Fortunately, you did not. Or did you? Lillian, I'm suggesting this to save the name of our two families. And also to uphold your dignity as a woman.
So it's not all about to save the reputation of the family. It's no longer what I feel in all this. Mama, it's true I had nothing to do with Sam. But that does not mean I should marry his younger brother.
My daughter, it is true. There is nothing that should determine marriage except love. Not even the will of the parents. From what I can see, you and Elvis will make a good pair.
Mama, I don't feel anything for Elvis. The only feelings I have for him is that of a brother.
Think about it, my daughter.
I know you mean well for me. But I don't think I'll accept this proposal, even if it's coming from you. It will only make me a laughingstock in this village. Remember, Sam did the introduction before leaving.
Introduction is not marriage, my daughter. Just forget about that. Please give me water. Let me put in this pot. It's drying off.
Daddy, guess what? Daddy, this is a letter integrating me fully into the public service. Fortunately for me, I have been transferred and promoted to a higher level as a discipline master to GHS Limbe. And as school resumes, I'll have to move.
Hey, my son, you have made it.
Thank you very much,
Oh,
Daddy.
God, look at what I have been praying all along in this house. Thank God, my son. Oh, please, just kneel down. Let your father give you his blessing. Oh, God, may you bless him and that you favor him in all his endeavors.
Amen.
My Lord God, his children should bring the same joy and honor that he has brought to this house.
Amen.
Thank you, Father in heaven.
Thank
My
you,
son,
Daddy.
get up.
Thank you, Daddy.
My son.
Yes, Daddy.
You have made your father very proud. And in you I see my true self. You are the real son of your father. This promotion you have brought to this family is is an indicator of the better days ahead.
Yes, Daddy.
Luckily and happily, it is coming at this time, a time that there's crisis in this house. So this good news is actually an episode of laughter amidst a drama of pain. My son Elvis,
Daddy.
From what I gathered reading this letter, you have been upgraded to a higher level.
Thank you.
This is really wonderful. I want to ask you, my son, finally, what do you think about getting a wife?
Daddy. Daddy. Actually, I have been thinking about that. Especially now that I've been transferred to Limbe. And I will have to be staying alone. But the fact is, I don't actually have any lady at heart now.
Okay. Should I then choose a wife for you? Or can I recommend a very beautiful and hardworking woman
for you? Well, I will gladly hear your proposal, Daddy.
What if I ask you to marry Lillian?
Lillian? Which Lillian are we talking about here?
The Lillian you know, of course. The one living with us in the house here.
Ah, Daddy! Hey! Wonderful. Daddy, you are shocking me. How can you propose, recommend a woman? I mean, how can you recommend my brother's wife for me?
Lillian is not your brother's wife.
No, Daddy, it can't be possible.
For crying out loud, she's not your brother's wife. Remember what she has been passing through in this house. She is not your brother's wife.
Daddy, it can't be possible. Not at all. It can't be possible. Daddy, Lillian, we all know, has been living here as my brother's wife. Besides, the tradition does not permit that. Daddy, this thing occurs only when your brother is dead. Daddy, what you have proposed to me, I have never seen or heard it anywhere. Daddy, no, it can't be possible.
My son, we are not talking about tradition here. I am your father. I am the only one who can think further for you. It is said what a man old can do, seated, a young man cannot see even when standing. I am telling you as a father, Lillian will make a perfect wife material for you. My son, Daddy, you are the only person who can save me from this great shock and embarrassment.
Why you kill me? Papa, let me go out and see some of my friends. I'll be back soon.
Sam,
Yes, mommy.
please can I know how the project is going on?
Oh, I forgot to tell you, baby. Yesterday I gave some money to those builders to carry on the erecting of the other walls.
You know what I don't actually like about you? How can you be taking decisions without letting me know? How can I be financing a project and I don't know how money is being spent?
Dora, please don't start, okay? I'm doing this for our best interest and I knew I'm going to tell you anytime later.
Tell me later? How is that going to change the situation? How can you be taking decisions for us And you tell me we're gonna talk about it later?
Please, Dora, come on, will you stop this madness for Christ's sake? Why can't you let me take decisions like a man?
Decisions like a man? How much money are you putting into this project? You call yourself a man only when it comes to spending my money.
Look, Dora, I am your husband, okay? And I should be treated as such.
Who says you are my husband?
Dora, you surprise me.
You better get up from sleep, my dear.
My in-laws, are we sure that this new engagement will bring happiness to all of us? Are we sure Lillian and Elvis love each other? I can't enter into another situation wherein Elvis will say he was forced to salvage a decaying situation.
My in-laws, we have already looked into that, and I can assure you that Lillian and Elvis will make a great couple.
My daughter, if this is coming from you, I have no objection. I can't interfere in your decision to whoever you want to marry. My concern is you should live happy.
I don't have anything to say. If it is Lillian's decision, my worry is just the reaction of Sam.
What reaction? My in-laws, I feel like dying whenever I hear that name Sam being mentioned. Please don't mention that name again.
I think we should forget about the past. We should concentrate on seeing our children have a befitting wedding. Lillian's heart has been so bruised, we don't need to continue reminding her of the past. We just have to close the old page and help her open a new one.
Yes, we should help her open another one. And we should not be the one to write on that new page.
No, Papa. It is what I want. Nobody is forcing me.
Okay, my daughter.
Frankly speaking, Mr. Elvis, you've been my best teacher this academic year, to say the truth. I will miss you greatly. In fact, I'm already missing you. Likewise, your colleagues are missing you. Most of all, your students are all overflowing in sorrowful tears for the fact that you are leaving us.
Sir, I must confess that what has come to me today is thanks to your kindness.
Glory to God.
I don't think I have another father like you. Sir, you made my stay in this school much more comfortable in such a way that when this news of transfer and promotion came, it seemed to me as if I have been separated from a wonderful family I so much love. To be frank with you, sir, I cried. Sir, I thank you very much. And I pray our paths cross again.
Thanks very much for the word. One last thing, Mr. Elvis. Words have filtered into my ears that you are about tying a marital knot with Lillian.
This village.
Are you surprised? Are you surprised? Good news, they say, flies along with the wind. Your decision is a very good one, I must say. Even though some may jeer at you for getting married to a lady your elder brother has rejected. Never you pay attention to such. Give them deaf ears. Lillian is a lady you've lived with for many years. In fact, you know her too well. And I think your decision to marry her will not give you any cause to regret. Fare forward.
Well, sir, I'm very much grateful. I will say I thank you very, very much again and again.
You
don't mean what you say. You call yourself a man who steals from his wife.
Please, Dora, I've never taken anything from anybody without permission. I just told you your younger brother came here with some friends. Might be one of them must have stolen your money.
My younger brother nor his friend can't enter our room. How dare you call my younger brother a thief?
I did not call your younger brother a thief. You did.
Oh, so now you are insulting my family, calling them thieves? Nonsense.
Oh, Alexa. Now, say these words after me. I, Mr. Elvis Nkungo.
I, Mr. Elvis Nkungo.
Do take Miss Lillian Masango.
Do take Miss Lillian Masango.
As my lawful wedded wife.
As my lawful wedded wife.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
For better and for worse.
For better and for worse.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
Get the ring, Miss Lillian. Always left. Say this word after me. I, Miss Lillian Masango.
Mama, I want to marry.
A second wife, my son?
No, Mama. I want to marry my wife. Since I put that girl in my house, I've known no peace. Either we're quarreling or fighting each other, Mama. I can't go on with that.
You just have to persevere, my son. That is how marriage is. Marriage is not a bed of roses.
Neither should it be a bed of thorns, Mama.
I'm not even supposed to be discussing this with you. You told me Dora is your choice. Why are you complaining?
Mama, I want to divorce her and come back to my wife, Lillian. Mama, you getting me?
What did you say? I did not get you.
I said I want to divorce Dora and come back to my wife, Lillian.
Which Lillian?
The Lillian who is living with us in this house now.
What do you mean by the one who lives with us here? Do you live here? Besides, there's nobody living here like Lillian.
Mama. I'm talking about the Lillian I left here before going to Europe.
Are you out of your senses?
Mama, I'm very, very okay.
Please, I just beg you, don't mention that name again.
Why shouldn't I, Mama?
Do I look like those your playthings? How can you come here and tell me that you want to marry Lillian? So you want to pretend as if you don't know. Okay, let me tell you. Lillian is happily married to Elvis.
Mama, that marriage should be aborted. I want to divorce Dora and come back to my wife Lillian, who was betrothed to me before traveling to Europe. Mama, I'll bring down the skies if you dare give my wife to Elvis.
The skies will be too small for you to bring down, Sam. If you like, you bring down the heavens. It will not work. Nonsense!
Mama, we'll go see.
We'll go see what it.
I said we'll go see.
We'll go see which thing.
Don't tell me, Mama. We'll see.
We'll go see which thing. Idiot. Stupid thing.
Mama, we'll go see.
We'll go see what it. Look at you. If I had delivered only you alone, I would be crying. God.
Initially, I didn't like this idea of us getting married because I was like saying to myself, how can I get married to my brother's wife?
Are you sure? You sure say Alanga no be dedi? Or you think I was not feeling it? All those looks. I remember the other day you knocked your toe. Tell me, what were you admiring?
It was an accident.
Which accident?
When are the final results of NAM coming out?
You see? You're dodging from it again. I will not tell you until you tell me why the other day you knocked your toe.
I told you it was an accident now.
Anyway, it might be tomorrow, it might be the day after, but that's not important to me. What's important to me right now is you're right here with me.
It's okay.
So the results can wait.
Baby, you know, we need to start going back home.
Alright.
Mom and Dad will be waiting for us now. Besides, we still have some things to put in place.
What a perfect day. I think God has a hand in this marriage. See how happy they are.
Simeon, so you have not heard?
Heard what?
Don't you know that his elder brother has come back to say he wants Lillian?
See, wait. See, that is the craziest thing one could ever imagine. That's madness, complete madness. How could he come back to lay claims on a woman he openly disgraced?
Wait now, wait. Don't you think he has the right to say that girl is his wife?
Don't you think he has the right to call that girl? What do you mean?
Sam was the first person to go and see her parents to announce his intentions.
And so? If Sam was the first person to go and see his parents and announce his intention, after that, what did he do? He brought home another girl to marry, right? After poor Lillian has been waiting for 4 good years. And now that things have turned somehow, he now comes back to say he wants to marry Lillian. A woman he branded primitive and uncultured. No. Things don't work like that.
Even if Lillian was to marry, she could have gotten married to Elvis, Sam's younger brother.
Why?
It is a taboo that a man should get married to his brother's wife while his brother is still alive. There is no tradition that holds that a man could get married to a woman who has been betrothed to his brother.
And there is no tradition which says if a man refuses to marry a woman, his younger brother should not marry the woman. And besides, Sam did not sleep with Lillian. I hope you know so.
So what?
Yes. Moreover, Elvis took Lillian before the authorities and married her legally.
So what?
Hey, my brother was wild. See that girl.
So what?
Hey.
See. That does not cancel the fact that he married his brother's wife.
Roland, I don't know from which angle you base your argument. You say Sam did the introduction. How legally binding is that? And if it was, he went ahead to marry another woman traditionally. Take note. All this is coming up because Lillian got married to Elvis, Sam's younger brother. Which of course is a right to marry any man of her choice.
You see me so now? I still consider it a taboo.
You don't have a point, my friend. You don't have a point at all.
Papa, I knew I'm going to meet you here. Let me tell you, Papa, there's nothing you can do to stop me from getting my wife Lillian back. I mean, how can you be so cruel, Papa? How can you even consider that idea? How can you take my wife and give to my younger brother Elvis?
When I look at you, I see the son I had greater hopes and confidence for. But you know what I see now? A madman. I sent you to Europe so that you should come back and become the messiah of this home. This is what you give to me back? Sam, are you out of your mind? I think you are mad.
Papa, you have not seen madness yet. I promise you greater madness, Papa.
Look, do not push me any further as to lay my curse on you. What do you take me for? A fool? Let me tell you, Lillian is now legally married and there's nothing you can do about it. You don't even have anything to do.
But Lillian is my wife and I'm going to get her back.
How do you get her back? Do you have any certificate to show or confirm your claim? Did you pay her bride price?
I did the introduction, Papa.
What introduction? You said introduction is not marriage. I don't know why I'm even discussing this with you. Look, Sam, don't make me remember things that I would have loved to forget. Remember, everybody in this village begged you to marry Lillian. You refused. You disrespected me, your own father, to the extent that you made me a topic of laughter and discussion in this village. I now have to walk the village paths with my pride between my legs. Just because of you. You took sand and put into my food and forced me to eat it. What did you not do? You branded me for an old-fashioned man and you took my younger brother to your traditional marriage. I did not curse you, neither did I try to stop your marriage. As if that was not enough, you now want to plunge me into another darkness by asking me to give you the hand of your younger brother's wife in marriage. What a pedigree of insanity that runs in your brains.
I'm going to get Lillian back. I promise you that. This house will see no peace until my wife is given back to me.
You're already mad. I mean raving mad. Let me tell you. Let me see how you come and get that your Lillian here again. Did you leave Lillian here? Then why did you refuse? Did you? What do you think you have to do with Lillian again? Look at you, come and make that guy here again. Maybe that European man there has come back to you again. Let me not see you here again. Let me tell you. Don't try to come back here, or you'll be very, very surprised in this house. Nonsense. What do you think you are? Don't try to come back here again. What is the matter?
Papa, I made it. I'm not a people magician.
God has finally answered my prayer. Where is that woman? Tell me. Stop. She has passed her final exam into end now. She has passed the final exam into end now. Look at what we're crying. Oh, God has finally answered my prayer.
My daughter,
Mama,
you are wonderful.
Yes.
You have given me the joy of a mother.
Yes.
He has given me the joy of a mother. Lillian has given me the joy of a mother. Oh, she has given me the joy of a mother. Everybody come and join me. Praise the Lord.
Hey. Oh, thank you, Lord. You have done it finally. You have done it for this daughter. What could you?
How much money are you putting into this project? You call yourself a man only when it comes to spending my money. You don't mean what you say. You call yourself a man who steals from his wife.
Mom, Daddy, as it stands now, Lillian has a few days to answer present in her school, and which we need to assist her for that. That's why I was suggesting that it's good for us to move as fast as possible to Limbe, so that we pick a few things for her to take along during her military training, and also for me to conclude with the housing arrangements.
Look, it's okay, my son. There's no problem with that. So when do you intend to leave?
Probably on Wednesday.
Today is...
Tuesday. Today is Tuesday.
Tuesday. I hope you don't mean Wednesday tomorrow.
No. Next week, Wednesday.
It's okay. That will be fine, my son. It's okay.
But, Daddy, Mom, I have a little problem. Something troubles me. Brother Sam.
That should not bother you, my son. Why should you worry about him? Lillian is legally married to you. So you must stand on that ground, my son. I am strongly behind you.
Papa, let me tell you, it won't work. It won't work. How can you do this to me, Papa? Lillian was betrothed to me and nothing can change that, Papa. You are mad. What? I can see you are mad. Are you talking to me, Elvis? Something is absolutely wrong with your head, brother. You come here every day to harass, embarrass, and terrorize this entire family for something you did not value. Let me make it straight into your skull. Lillian is my wife, and there is nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. There is nothing that can come between us, not even your madness. Come on, Elvis, you are abusing me. You are the one abusing yourself. And if you do not respect yourself, I'm going to have you thrown behind bars. Elvis, after all I've done for you, so what? So what, bro? Come on. What is it, sir?
Wait. Brother Sam, wait. I've been hearing you say you want your wife back. You want your wife back. Which wife are you referring to? Until you go to the extent to say you want Lillian back. Are you referring to me? Let me remind you, I'm not coming from Europe. And I'm still that uncultured and uncivilized girl. How come all of a sudden I've become the queen of your eyes? Sam, if you really want to know, I am now legally married. And stop harassing me, because if you don't, I'll make sure I put you in a place you regret for the rest of your life.
Oh, wait. Are you guys threatening me?
Have you heard?
Are you threatening
me?
me?
It is not a threat. It is a fact. Sam, stop disturbing these young people. Leave these people alone to live their life. Have you heard? Can't you get it?
Okay, fine. I will leave you alone.
Yes.
Don't worry. I'll be back, Papa. I'll be back.
Don't even come back here.
I'll be back.
I said don't even come back here. You better not. You better don't even come here. Let me tell you.
Brother Sam, you called for me.
Yes, Lord. Lord, I'm in trouble. Big trouble.
What's the problem?
My younger brother has taken my wife.
What?
I'm telling you. This is something I've never seen in my entire life. And the worst of it all is my parents are in support of it.
That's not true. So, what do you want us to do?
That is why I called you. I need your help. Okay? I don't want some kind of physical confrontation with my younger brother. Understand? I want a situation where Lillian will abandon him and come back to me.
Brother Sam, it's not as if I can do it all. But I know someone who can help you change the situation in your favor. Really? But the only problem is that man is very expensive.
Come on, man. I got dough. I got money. I can do anything if that will bring back Lillian to me. And I want us to go there now and see him.
You cannot go there now. The problem is that I don't know if that man is still at the same position we met last time. So I have to make some inquiry. So I propose to go there tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow.
Sure of that?
Tomorrow we can go there.
Okay. See.
Yeah.
There is one thing, love. Keep your mouth shut.
I know. It's our secret. It's our secret. I know.
Thank you for me. Then we'll see you tomorrow.
Grand frère.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
Larry.
Yeah, grand frère.
Okay.
Grand frère. Thank you very much.
I will see you tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Alright, thank you.
You need to apply this charm in your palms. Then, greet her. The story will change. She will love you until she will not even want to get the name of any other man.
Yes, this is what I've been looking for. Like I said, I don't want anything like killing or whatever. All I want is my wife Lillian to come back to me.
You don't have any problem. No problem at all with this. But there's one condition you must respect. When you apply this charm into your palms, you have 12 hours to touch your target. If you fail, don't blame me.
Papa, you need not to worry yourself. Okay? I will do just as you instructed. How much do I pay you for this?
We don't call this payment. It's not payment. What this charm is going to do for you is more than what payment. You just need to use it properly. Then you will see the power of the charm. You will come back here to testify. For now, you need just to give me 100,000 francs.
100,000 francs? That's no money. That's nothing. I got dough.
Okay, my son.
As long as I have my wife back, I will come back to my decision.
Okay, thank you.
Don't worry, Papa. Let me give you 100,000 francs.
Thank you. You're welcome.
That's 100,000 francs.
Okay. You can go now and take care of yourself.
Thank you, Papa.
See you again.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
See you. Elvis! Elvis! Daddy! I want you to pack your things and leave this village today. You and your wife, Lillian.
Daddy, why?
I don't know how to put it. I just feel you people should leave this village today. I don't even mean today. I mean now.
Daddy, rush. Besides, we have to go to the farm to get some foodstuff so that we take along.
Don't worry, my son. Your mother and I will do that for you. My son, if you love me as your father, you do what I've asked you to do. Go and tell your wife Lillian that I've said you people should pack and leave this village now.
It's okay, Dad.
What is the matter? Why are you asking the children to live like that?
My wife.
Yes?
You've known me for many years now. Whenever I have this feeling, I know that something is wrong. It can never fail me. Now go in there and help the children to pack their things and leave this village today. They don't need to pack everything. Let them just pack what they will need now. The other things will be sent to them later.
I'll do that. I cannot argue.
Papa, good afternoon. Papa, won't you answer me? Where's Mama and the others, Papa?
Their mother is busy.
Mama, I was about coming to the kitchen to see you. Where's Lillian?
Why are you asking?
Why is everybody so hostile to me? Papa, come on. Mama, I know I've done wrong in this family. I'm here to make amends. Please.
My son, I'm sorry they are not around.
What? It's okay, Papa. Let's wait. Maybe you can use my phone and call him to hurry up.
I should ask them to hurry. From where?
Papa, from where you send them now?
Elvis has gone back to Sammy station and he has taken along his wife. They will not be coming back now. Not even today.
Right, I understand that. But where is Lillian, Papa?
So you didn't get me? I said Elvis has taken away his wife to his new station.
No. This can be true. Where did they go, Papa?
Why all these questions, Sam?
How can they live without telling me? No. No, this is not happening. How can they live without telling me, Papa?
What is all this?
What should I do now? What should I do?
What are you doing, Sam?
Mama, I need to see Lillian before 6 p.m. I need to see Lillian and touch her before 6 p.m, Mama.
Are you out of your mind, Sam? Just listen to yourself.
Papa, it's very, very important. I need to see her and touch her before 6 p.m, Papa.
You want to touch Lillian before 6 p.m?
Yes, Papa.
Is she your wife? Why do you want to touch her?
I need to touch her, Papa. It's very important. I need to touch her before 6 p.m.
Hey!
This is not happening. This is not happening.
Sam!
Mama, I need to touch her. I need to touch her.
Sam, what are you doing?
I need to touch her. I need to touch her. I need to touch her. Before 6 p.m, I need to touch her. I need to touch her. Mama, I need to touch her. I need to touch her.
Sam!
Pica!